Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cities Skylines. I am the ConflictNerd. Welcome back. This is Nerdshire. I'm a little bit better. I'm not quite as sick, but I've had a kind of rough 24 hours, so I thought I'd sit down. It's currently like 3 AM. I thought I would sit down and record some of this. I didn't plan on putting an episode out today because of what's been going on, but like I said, it's 3 AM, so, you know, it's not 3 AM at the time you're watching this, unless it is, but I figured I'd sit down and play some cities. Anyway, the cargo harbour is on fire, which is unfortunate. The fire trucks are arriving, which is very good news. If they could hurry up a little bit, that would be better news, but there's still people going in there. I love that. I love that they're like, well, it's on fire, but I gotta get these deliveries made, otherwise I'll lose my job. So yeah, fuck the fire. Wow, I've just sworn. I just cussed. That's a word. In the first like minute and a half of a cities video. Good job, me. Anyway, what are we going to be doing today? Well, I have two things in mind. The first thing is I want to finish this area a little bit. I don't know if I'll touch the suburb just yet. But, actually, yeah, we'll do all of this, and if we have the time in this episode, I want to go ahead and completely and utterly redo my bus lines. But that's going to be really boring, so I'm not going to say we'll do it in this episode just in case we don't get the time to do it, because I don't want this to run too long. But what I will do is go ahead and start zoning down this way and start planning out some residential stuff. So, let's bring a road up like this a little bit, and then up like this a little bit, and then straight like that. Okay, that fills in the space pretty nicely, and then give me some of these coming off the side as well, please. So something like that. And something like, not that, something a bit like that. Alright, don't know why. Apparently I had to sing that. Apparently I have a sudden urge to sing. Perhaps these cities videos are slowly going to turn into a Disney movie. I wouldn't complain, honestly. If I had the ability to sing, I would sing every video that I've ever made, because singing is actually a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I can't sing, so I'm not going to be singing every video I've ever made. Don't worry, I won't put you through that torment. What I will do, though, is zone all of this with high density. Pause a little bit. With some high density. Why am I saying density so weird? Huh, weird. Some high density residential zoning back here. Just a little bit like so. A little something something going in there, yep. Alright. Is it obvious it's 3 AM? It should be. I'm a little bit crazy. Although, if you don't know that by now, well, are you in for a surprise? So we'll zone all this. And that'll be a decent residential zone, I think. I think that'll do the job. I can put some parks in there. I can put some stuff in there. Make it look good. All that stuff. This area is actually shaping up pretty nicely, too. Which I do thoroughly approve of. It would be nice to see a bit more zoning done this way. But I think that'll come in with time, I imagine. Yeah, that'll come in with time. Back here, like I've said, is going to be a suburb. So, I want to go ahead and work this out, because it doesn't need to be... I don't want it to be a... I do want it to be a ridiculous suburb, if I'm honest. That's a complete lie. So what I'm going to do is think of a main road. What we'll do is we'll have a main road sort of come down like this, and curve around a little bit like this, and curve around a little bit like this, and to there. Alright. So that's going to be a main road, just going along like that. And we're not going to put houses on that. That's not going to have houses on it. The roads that will have houses will be these normal ones, because people can park at the side of them. So, we'll go like this. So that'll be a cul-de-sac. And that'll be a cul-de-sac. And that'll be a cul-de-sac. Alright. So we have a couple of those on that side, because we're nearing, this is, like, we can't go any further. We've got all the areas that we can, look how beautiful that is. We've got all the areas that we can have, so, that is about as far as we'll go. I think I might as well put one down here. Just like that, to fill in the space. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, and then I suppose we'll do something on this side that's a little bit different, because I don't want it to all be kind of symmetrical. What I will do on this side is come out like this, and around a little bit. And people, I suppose, will end up parking on these roads, which is less than ideal, but, I mean, no, that's not a main road anyway, so that's fine. And then people can park on these ones, and, this one, and there too. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting is what we'll call that. That is certainly a thing. I might make that a one-way road. Now that's a terrible idea for a suburb. We'll just leave it like it is. Basically, as long as people don't park on that main road, I don't really care too much. Also, something I want to mention. A couple of people have mentioned unique buildings. I'm saving this island for that. All my unique buildings will go out there. Eventually. There's a lot of things we need to do before then, like fill up this space and fill up this space. But we're getting there. Look at this. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what it is. It's beautiful. Alright, let's go back to the suburb. I will bring this across here. Curve it down a little bit. Curve it like that. And like that. And like that. And like that. Alright. That'll do the job. I don't like this, though. I dislike how that's looking. So I think I just demolished a tree. Okay. We'll do that. Yeah, lovely. That is... Someone's going to look at this and think I've just completely lost it. And you might be right. To be honest, you're probably right. You're completely right. I've completely lost it. But whatever the case, let's go ahead and link this up all nice like that. Okay, so that's a way in. And I suppose technically I should have another way in. So let's do this. And then let's curve this. Not that. Go away. Okay. Nice and curvy roads like that. And then from there, we shall come down to there. Okay. So there's two ways into that suburb, which I suppose is going to expand down this way now, which I guess I'm okay with. What I will do is upgrade this section of road into technically a main road, and we'll continue it just down like that, I suppose. Yeah. This'll look good. Don't you worry. I can hear your doubt. I can hear you type in that YouTube comment, this is my road design is terrible. And you know what? You're right, but I bet this works. I'll be laughing when this... I'll be crying when this works, because it'll be a fucking miracle. But I'll be laughing too, because, you know, it's a good thing. I will do that, and we'll do that. And I think I'll leave that space open. That looks good. He lied. Looks awful. It does. I'll get rid of that bit, and I'm going to turn that into one of these roads. I like this. I think this will work. What I'll do for the meantime is get rid of that. And we'll go ahead and start zoning on it, and we'll see what happens. So we'll do this down to there. Maybe not that far. And we'll zone all around here. And then I just need to be careful not to zone on the main road, basically. And, I mean, cars will still try and park there because it's a main road and it might be close to where they're wanting to go. But they will be much more inclined to park on these roads with the actual buildings on them, as opposed to the main roads, which is what I want. Okay, that seems to be everything covered, so I'm actually going to zone on this area too, because I want to turn that into a one of these roads they can actually park on. There we go. So do that. And I think this will work. I have a feeling that this will be okay. It's not pretty looking yet, but it will be. Alright, don't worry. Just calm your pretty little head collectively, I suppose, because, you know, I'm talking to all of YouTube, apparently. We'll do that. Alright, so we'll do that, and then what I want to do is go to parks, go to here, and bring a path from... give me the bloody... Why can't I upgrade? What the hell? It will not let me... What the shit? What is going on here? Why can't I... Can I use this? No. Okay, that seems a little bit broken. I really don't want to upgrade unless I go there and then go back to... Okay, that's just weird. Alright. I guess we'll do that. So let me come down like this and link the park up there. And also link the park around this way a little bit. Alright. And we'll do the same here as well. Because why not? That'll work. And you know what? I'll take one up this way too. Because it'll look nice. There we go. And I suppose I might as well link those two as well. There we go. A lovely little area for people to hang out and sort of get about the place. I think it'll work. I think that'll do the job. It'll absolutely do the job. What I will do as well, since we're not going to be zoning here, is build a little path that way. So civilians can get out of the commercial area. And I will also sneak a little path in here. Like that. And also... like... that. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good. Let's speed up time then. See what happens. Oh, wait. Whoa. Yeah, power grids. Whoops. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Is this area covered in water? No, it is not. So, bring some water across. Just totally going to grid this area because it sort of makes sense. So, grid all of that. And then we come down a little bit closer. 1. 2. I swear I'm not going to make you count with me. You can if you want. I've lost count. I've lost count. I hope you were keeping count because I just... forget it. There we go. That's that area covered in water. I think that'll be alright. That'll fill up slowly. What I do need to do, though, is go ahead and get rid of traffic lights in a lot of this place. False, good. False, good. False, good. False, good. True, no. False. And I'll make that false because it's not too busy at the minute. That'll be alright. These guys will, I mean, you've got power, right? Yeah, you're alright. They're filling it in slowly. This area is filling in slowly. This area will eventually fill in. There is some demand for offices, I suppose, so I guess I could do that. What I'll do is just de-zone in here and replace the zoning with some offices, because everyone loves offices in my city. Everyone in Nerdshire wants to work in an office. It's apparently an ambition. Alright, so let's do this, do that, and we'll zone there too, because why not? There we go. There's some offices, that'll keep people happy, hopefully. How's traffic going here? Traffic's actually... Oh my god. Yeah, that roundabout's not doing much of a good job anymore. That's a problem. Why are you guys stopped? Like, you're all completely just stopped. Where are all... I imagine a lot of you are wanting to go that way. Okay, maybe that roundabout shouldn't deal with that. Okay, so stop that. Stop that. And then what I want to do is bring a 6-lane 2-way road over from here, I guess. Up like this, and like that. It's a little bit messy. I know it's a little bit messy. But I think that's probably a better idea than having that roundabout completely fall apart. Because, actually that is, in fairness, a 3-lane roundabout. So that could be upgraded. which is something I should probably do. So, let's actually do that. Even if this doesn't... I mean, I'm not going to connect it up again, but... Well, you know what? I am. I actually totally am going to connect it up again. Like that. Just to see what happens. And we'll get rid of the traffic lights. And we'll get rid of the traffic lights. And there, and there. And we'll see what happens. We will see how traffic starts flowing. Because this is forcing a lot of traffic back that way. It doesn't mean traffic can't get onto that roundabout anymore. But this does seem to be helping a little bit. Which is what I want, so that's good. Traffic's still flowing okay over here. These may need to be upgraded into 6-lane roads. This is very busy all of a sudden. But I don't think that's not too bad. That's okay, it's handling it. This is backing way up. Lots of buses there. Yeah, that may need to be sorted. I may just need to... Oh god, this is actually backing up all the way up this way too. Maybe having two really busy roundabouts next to each other is not a good idea. So let's force traffic right down through the area. Because really... That's probably the best way to handle this, if I'm honest. Forcing it the whole way down might give some alternate routes. Oh my god. This is really bad. This is actually clogging up some major areas of the city. And it's also clogging up down here now as well. Which is interesting. So, I may need a bypass of some description. This is sort of handling traffic okay over here. But I did not think this would happen. This has not gone how I wanted it to. What I will try, however, is one of these. I'll try and sneak it in. Nah, it's not going to work. Try and sneak it in somewhere else. We'll try and sneak it in there. There we go. Let's see what that does. Goodbye traffic lights. Because those are not going to help anyone. All of that traffic is wanting to go into that little area. However, it does seem to be flowing pretty quickly, which is nice. So that seems to be working. Maybe upgrade that to a highway? Let's give that a shot and get rid of the traffic lights. So let's see what that does. That's helping. That seems to be helping a little bit. Alright, this is still absolutely crammed with traffic, though. That's not good. I don't know how to fix it, is the problem. I mean, I could totally do that. But I feel like that's just not going to help. I mean, it might, but it keeps traffic on the highway, or on the roundabout, which I guess is my problem. So what I'm going to do is something a little bit silly. And we'll come off like this, and we'll go up, and we'll go like this. And can I get this to work? Probably not. No, let's do this a different way. We're gonna have to do this in a way that actually works. So we're gonna go up from here, like this, then like this, then like this, and then down like this. So they can completely bypass the roundabout, which seems to be a good thing, if I'm honest. Get rid of those traffic lights, because I really don't want them. So those guys can completely bypass that roundabout and go straight into that neighborhood if they want to. And I guess these guys... Why are you all stopped? What's going on there? Oh, you're all going that way. What's up here? What's the problem? It seems to me that a lot of traffic is cramming up this bit as well. Alright. I guess what I'll do is... Why are my controls going so weird? What is up with this? There we go. What is up with my controls? We'll bring this under. And I want to see if I can sort of just that. There we go. Oh, God, no. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That's not right. That's awful. Good lord. Let's bring it up a little bit. Is it too steep? Really? Come on, don't be too steep. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't do this to me. Go down like that. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I know you. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. That'll work. Let's go in the wrong way. Whoops. I can fix that. Go the other way. Go the other way. Alright, so that... Wait a minute. That did nothing. That didn't help at all. It's helped here, and it's sort of helped on here. Let's traffic over this way. Pretty good. What about the suburb? It's looking alright. Down here it's looking pretty good too. Traffic in general in this area does seem to be flowing, which I can approve of. Here, not so much, and I don't quite know why. Which is slightly concerning. No one's really using that, so I don't think it's a problem in that area. Also, my money has suddenly dipped way under where it should be, and I don't know why, so I'm going to have to look at that. But I don't know why traffic here is such a problem. I guess it's all of these guys coming over, and it might be my buses and stuff. Probably a lack of public transport, to be honest. Why is this a problem? Let's up you to 10%, because I can. I'm going to put industry to 14. No, I'll keep it in 13. Why not? I'll keep that in 10%. This is okay. I'll work this out in a bit. I want to have a good look at public transport, because we have none down this way in the slightest worth talking about whatsoever. So, what I really want to do is get rid of my everything, really. So 50 Shades of Traffic, goodbye? Yeah, Airport Loop can stay. Chester Hills Industrial Line can go. This is a little bit buggy to do. The 50 Fields line can go. Okay. The inner downtown line can go. The second inner downtown line can also go away. Move that then. Alright. The Smash Gaming line, unfortunately, is going to have to go as well. Good thing I'm paused doing this. The Uptown Downtown Express has to go, and the Uptown Express has to go. Okay, so that has now pissed everyone off. Beautiful. Okay, what if I speed things up? Okay. Right, so now what we do is we create a bus line. And I want to create... We're going to start here. Okay, so we're going to bring a bus line. Then we'll start in downtown and work our way about. So, what I want to do is create a bus line that goes from there to there to there to there, and basically just outlines the downtown area. Alright, so I want one that goes around this area, like that. So that's going to be a downtown bus line. Alright, so that is, as you can see, bus line 13 is downtown line 1, basically. So there's downtown line 1, is what we're going to go for. Bus line 2, which is going to be a bit more complicated thanks to all of the public transport, is going to start there, go to there, and it's going to do pretty much the same thing. It's going to share a lot of the stops with the airport line. But that's okay. And it's going to go around this area, and it's going to go up to there, and it's going to be completed there. And that is our downtown local, interestingly named. That is going to become downtown line number 2. Beautiful. Alright, so there's 2 lines, neither of which intersect. So what I'm now going to do is create a new line from here that goes to there. And it goes to there. And it goes to there. And it starts over here. So what I want it to do is then come down. And I want it to share that stop. And I want it to share that stop there. And then I want it to come back. And I want to complete the line. Alright, so that is the bus line 15, interestingly named, isn't it? Yeah, that's bus line 15. We're going to call that the downtown main line. Alright, so there's 3 different bus loops for downtown. One that goes across both areas. There's none down here yet. We'll deal with that in a minute. So there's 3 different bus lines. And I want to do the same down here. Actually, this does have a line, but we'll start there. We'll go here. We'll come up. We'll meet on a couple of the same stops. Then we'll come back down. And we'll come to... I suppose past the university wouldn't hurt. Then we'll go back over this way. And then I suppose we can come down here and go to there. And that will be bus line 16. That is going to be our downtown line 3. So there we go. 4 different lines for the downtown area. None of which really intersect. Which is problematic, I know, but it'll be okay. So, next up, we have the... Wait, did I do downtown or was that up? Yeah. Next up, we have uptown. And I'll cut this one out and just show you the result. So what you can sort of faintly see there in blue going around this way and sort of being all really complicated, and I don't think that's it. Is that it? Wait a minute. That was bus line 17. Yeah, you can see it there sort of flashing. It's a little bit of a complicated line, but it basically covers uptown. So that's going to be our uptown line 1. And if I'm honest, I don't really want more than that in uptown, so what I will do for this district is go from here to here. We will go to here, and then we're going to go into downtown. So we'll go this way, we'll go to here, then up into downtown a little bit, and sort of just about the place. Then we'll come back down, and then I want to just complete this right there. So that is going to be the uptown downtown link. So uptown downtown link. So that's the link between those 2 districts. Alright, so that is buses for that area. And I guess what we need to do now is put some down here and all of this area, and then over here. So there's a fair bit of work still to do. And of course, Pearl Park and Myrtle Hills and Chester Hills, and I really shouldn't have deleted everything, but it needs done. I can't help but notice these are all popping up in the same colour, and that kind of annoys me. They shouldn't be doing that, but they are. But I suppose that's a thing. It'll be alright. All of our buses can be blue, I suppose. I'll change the colours off camera, because that'll be incredibly boring. But that's the Chester Hills line sorted out. We don't really have one for Pearl Park yet, which is kind of a problem, so what I will do is I'll create a new line in Chester Hills, and I'll actually take that up into downtown, I think, because there isn't really a link between these 2 districts just yet, so take it up into downtown, take it that way, I suppose, and just make sure it's sort of linked about the place a little bit. Even if it doesn't go directly into downtown, it does a little bit. So you would have to get off one bus and get onto another, but that's okay. So it can go into downtown. Actually, you know what, to hell with it. It can go right up into downtown, right into downtown central, and then from downtown central, effectively, it's going to be an express back down to Chester Hills. So, oh, that's purple. That's pretty. Okay. So that is going to be the Chester Hills / Downtown Express. So that's what that is. Okay, that'll work. And it apparently comes down through this area, which is interesting. Shouldn't really do that, but I guess that's okay. What I will do is I'm going to create a line from here. So a line from there that I want to go up there and then in to Pearl Park, if at all possible. So round like that, and then I want it to come back out and up through Pearl Park and around and to there and to there, and then I suppose stop there and then express back there. Okay, that'll work. And that's going to be the Chester Hills Pearl Park line. Alright, so that's a start. I think that's a pretty solid start, to be honest. Myrtle Hills doesn't have public transport. I suppose it could do with that. What I'll do, actually, is go from Uptown and then straight. I'll put a stop there and there, and then I want to put some stops over this way. Just sort of dotted around this district, I suppose, because I think that's really all it needs. If I'm honest, I don't think it needs a hell of a lot more. We'll go, yeah, this way, and then I want it to just come straight back to Uptown. Actually, yeah, just straight back to Uptown. That's okay. So that's going to be our, that's our 22 line. Interesting, it's also a different color. That'll be Uptown, M-Y-R-T-L-E, Myrtle Hills line. Okay, so we'll do that. There's 13 lines. And I suppose I should probably have a look here and see what happens. Because that's going to send out a whole bunch of new buses, and that's going to cause all sorts of problems. And there's going to be a lot of buses returning to the depot, looking to get out of there. So we're going to have to turn traffic lights off in a lot of places, because all of these buses are going to be wanting to come back here. Yeah, that's going to cause a lot of problems. Also, some of the buses here may want to return. Some buses are actually coming out of here, which is good. But a lot of them, as you can see, pretty much every bus in the city that was on a line is now wanting out of the city, which is causing all sorts of problems. That was maybe not the brightest idea. While they're doing that, I'll keep time running this time. I'm going to put some lines around here, I think, because we probably need them. So a line from there to there, to there, to there. Just going straight through that district. And then I want one to there, and there. And then we'll go, I suppose we'll go back down. Why not? We'll go into here, over to here, over to here, and then back down. That'll work. That'll absolutely work. That's going to be our bus line. What is that? 50 Shades. We'll call it the 50 Shades line. Okay. It's not a perfect line. It does a reasonable job, though. Yeah, that does alright. That'll do the job. It gets people into the district, and then they can take a metro. There are still buses going to and from the airport, which is good. Now what I'm going to do, and I told you this was happening. I told you I was doing this in this episode, and I'm managing to do it. So we'll come down here, like that. We'll come along like this. And then I want to go into this industrial zone. Because I can, basically. So like this, and along like this, and along like this, and along, and then up, and then we go, where did it start? Back to here. Alright, complete that line. Seems to have completed. Interesting, is there no way to there? There should be. I don't actually think there's a way for that to be a two-way street. Oh, there is. Hold on. There totally is. My phone's beeping. I do apologise. No, there totally is a way for that to be a two-way street, right? You can take this road? No, you can't. Oh. Oh, that's my mistake. Hold on. That should be two-way. That should totally be a two-way road. Also, why is it... Can I upgrade, please? Can I up... No. Let me upgrade. That entire stretch of road should be two-way. Okay, that should solve some of the problems. That should sort out that bus line. Kinda. Maybe I should just delete that line. What was that more recent one? It was that one? Yeah, let's delete you, because you're probably not going to work. So goodbye. That's bus line 24 gone. So let's put it back. From there to the existing station, because why not? That'll get us linked into the airport. Then down here, then outside that metro line, outside that metro line, outside that metro line. And then into the industrial sector, because why not? Then up this way, this way, this way. This way. Over to here. And, of course, we come back. Beautiful. Alright, so that's going to be the 50 Shades... I guess we'll call it the 50 Shades Industrial Line. That works. Alright, so that's a start for public transport in that area. I'm going to leave this area alone because it still has some developing to do, and this area up here will probably get developed a bit as well. But I'm very interested to see what my buses end up doing, because there's still a lot of them to go out, I think. There's still probably some coming out of the airport, yeah. There's going to be a lot of problems with the buses as well, because there's going to be a lot of them just moving out all at once. But I'm fairly confident it'll be okay, to be honest. I think we might have a good system in place here. That's a lot of new bus lines, that's a lot of new buses. That's a lot of people going to be getting back on the buses. And I realise some of my... Did my money problems pop up before I got rid of my bus lines? Because if they did, then that's why. If they didn't, then I don't remember. But whatever the case, I'm going to leave it there. And I think I'll do some more work on the buses off camera. I'll probably also recolor a lot of it. But I think this is working. I'm quite happy with how this is looking. I'm quite happy that we've got a lot of buses, a lot of people using them. We have buses in these neighborhoods now, which is nice. The airport is not all that popular. Well, the bus stops are. But I think we can fix that. I think I'll be able to make the airport a bit more popular and make it work eventually. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the Conflict Nerd. This has been Cities Skylines. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.